Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'll be sharing my updated luxury jewelry wish list just because some people have been asking about it in the comment section. If you guys would like a more broader luxury wish list video, definitely let me know down below. But this video will just be dedicated toward what I love best, and that is jewelry. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. I'm going to be sharing 5 pieces, so I wanted to keep it really small and just things that I really would like to eventually add to my collection. So the way I thought I would break it up is that I would start off with the first few items that I talk about are going to be the more near-term things I could see myself purchasing within the next year, and then the pieces that I mentioned on the latter half of my wish list will be pieces that are not necessarily pieces I need right now. They're more longer dated wish list items and items that I kind of just admire from afar. And that will make more sense kind of when I start talking about them. First item on my wish list is the Tiffany's Diamond by the Yards necklace. And if you guys are familiar with my collection, you may be asking, why would I be wanting the Tiffany's Diamond by the Yards necklace compared to the Cartier Dior necklace? And that was rebranded. So that used to be called something else, but now they listed on the website the Cartier Dior necklace. That one in particular I have in the pink sapphire with 18 karat rose gold. And the reason I purchased it from Cartier instead of from Tiffany's is that Tiffany's does have a pink sapphire necklace, but it's only in sterling silver, and I prefer just like either rose gold or yellow gold for my jewelry pieces. So that was something that they didn't actually have from Tiffany's, so I ended up just being a pretty easy decision where I ended up just going for Cartier. But with the regular diamond necklace, they actually do both have it from Tiffany's and also from Cartier. So really what it comes down to for me is the price. So there's a better price point from Tiffany's when you compare the carat weight. And then also I do prefer how the diamond sits on the Tiffany's necklace compared to the Cartier necklace. For example, the Cartier necklace at a carat weight of 0.19 retails for $2,450, while on the other hand, the Tiffany's, which the carat weight is slightly smaller at 0.17, it retails for $1,550. So it is a pretty substantial price difference. Yes, there is, a slight difference on the carat weight, but I don't think it's that noticeable enough that it would warrant paying, over $1,000 more. So that's something that I put in my decision-making process. Like, if they are kind of the same, I'd rather pay a little bit, well, not a little bit, a lot less, as long as, there's not gonna be much different from the diamond. And on top of me actually liking the way the Tiffany sits better in comparison to the Cartier. So it's something that you definitely should look at in store and kind of see which one you like better on yourself. But just for like a high level, overview, there is a pretty differentiated cost between the two. My next wish list item, and I think this one wouldn't come as much of a surprise if you do watch my videos, and that is the Dior Rose d'Avance necklace in onyx. I do actually have the Rose d'Avance collection in pink opal, and I've made videos about that as well. But when I went in store to try on the pink opal, I had tried on a few others of the stones, and I thought the black onyx just looked so pretty against my skin tone, and just the way the light and the gold shined off it. It was like really such a statement piece. So that was something where I thought if I were to purchase it before the pink opal, I think it was a little bit too much of a statement piece. I think it would look gorgeous for more dress-up occasions, versus this necklace I do wear on a daily basis because it is a lot more subtle. The third piece I would like to have in my collection is the Van Cleef & Arpels 5 motif in malachite specifically. So I do own it in the mother of pearl, but I thought it would look really pretty just piecing both the mother of pearl and the malachite together, just the two colors. And I do wear a lot of like neutrals or browns, so I think the green would really pop. The fourth item, and again, now these are the pieces that I would like to have. There's no rush into purchasing them, but I would eventually like to purchase a pair of diamond earrings. Why I haven't yet is because it's just something that I would like to have eventually, but there really is no rush. And I think I just need to do a little bit more research on what carat, color, cut, design I would like, just because there are a lot of variations for diamond earrings, and I do have, I would say, ears that are more on the smaller side, so I don't think I would need huge earrings. And I think if you're, or what I would like it for is more of an everyday piece. So whenever you're trying to do everyday pieces, I think you should do it a little bit smaller versus going a little bit bigger, which could be for more special occasions. So that's something that have always been on my mind of eventually purchasing, but there's really no rush into purchasing these. And the last piece I want to talk about, and this one I feel like is always changing because I have never tried it on, so I think there's something about, and I'm sure this has happened to you guys as well, is right, you think you really like a piece and then you try it on and it just doesn't really look good on you or how you envisioned it looking on you. So for me, that is the Cartier Panther watch in 18 karat, probably yellow gold or rose gold, but I would like it in the small version. Again, it's hard when you haven't tried it on because it has to, you know, fit your wrist, and obviously I wear my love bracelet and just on clue, so I needed to fit well with those two pieces as well. But that's just something that I've always admired from afar. I really love the subtleness of it. Like, you know, it's a very flat watch compared to like Rolexes and even maybe their Cartier balloon watch, which, you know, just is a little bit more risen on the face of the watch, which I don't know if I would necessarily like that for a more longer term watch. And that piece, and if you've ever looked into that piece, it's extremely expensive. That's kind of why it's more of like a admire from afar, more longer term purchase. But I always wanted to add a watch to my collection, but to caveat that, I always wanted to add a watch that I wouldn't need other watches. So I'm looking for my forever watch that I could wear like all day, every day, or it doesn't have to be worn all day, every day, but it has to be something that I never get sick of, and it's timeless, and it's something that blends well with a lot of outfits I wear, both on a casual basis and also on a work basis, and something that down the line I wouldn't get tired of, you know, something that I wouldn't think would go out of style, or that I may just get bored of having. So that's something that I think would work really well for me. I know a lot of people love Rolexes, but I just don't know if it would fit my style. I like the daintiness look of the Panther watch, and I know they have it in like stainless steel and other versions, but something about that all gold look that just really catches my eye, which is good and bad because, like I said, the price point is extremely high. But if it's something that I see myself wearing for a really, really long time, then I think that makes it worth it. That's pretty much it for this video. It was really quick. I wanted to kind of just give you guys my top 5 wish list items. Let me know down below your top 5 wish list items or things that you have been thinking about. It can be jewelry or non-jewelry, but I'll see you guys in my next video. And if you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing, and bye.